Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Age of Sigmar. Today we are playing a meeting engagement with my cities of Sigmar from Kuron, fighting the Kharadron Overlords of Barak Zilfin.
Yeah.
So, I'll quickly go through my forces. My spearhead, which is already deployed, is my Black Ark Fleetmaster, 10 Black Ark Corsairs with handbows, and 10 Black Ark Corsairs with cutlasses. My main body will be my Sorceress on Black Dragon. She is my general, has the command trait Murderous Zeal, which allows her to use the Indictments to Murder prayer. She also has the artifact Life Taker, which is a magic crossbow. Also, we have 20 Dark Shards and 1 Scourge Runner Chariot. And my rear guard is a Charybdis, which currently is in the other room. I will grab that when it needs to deploy.
Okay, as for my dudes, I start with my spearhead, I suppose. I have 3 Sky Wardens, 1 with the drill cannon, and 3 engine riggers. And then onto my main body, I have an Archanaut frigate, which is battle line for Barak Zilfin, and an Etheric navigator. And then my rear guard is an Ironclad. That's
okay, and what mission are we playing today?
We are playing the Raid. It's a very simple mission. Control objectives, and on the enemy's side, if you are controlling their objectives, you have the option to raise their objective, which is destroy it for D3 victory points.
Okay, well, Christian, you finished deploying first, so do you want to take the first turn?
I suppose I shall.
Okay, so Kharadron Overlords, turn 1.
Yes. Okay, so there was nothing to do in the hero phase, so I went straight onto movement. They jumped. No shooting, no charging. Okay, so that's my reinforcements.
Right, on to Cities of Sigmar, turn 1. Okay, just a summary for my turn. So, nothing command phase, movement phase, they move forward, no shooting because they're out of range, no charging, and reinforcements came in at the end of the turn. Okay. So, at the end of round 1, yes, we both hold 2 objectives.
So that means we get a total of 2 victory points each, 1 for holding the same amount of objectives and 1 for dealing the same amount of wounds.
Okay, let's roll off for turn 2. That's a 3 for me.
That is a 5 for me. I shall take it.
Right, Kharadron Overlords, turn 2.
Okay, so in the hero phase, I'm going to start by this guy using the Ether Storm on your Dragon Sorcerer Lady. So, I pick 1 enemy unit within 36 inches that can fly and roll a dice. That is 2. Ah, it's a shame. On a 1 to 2, nothing happens.
Haha. Movement?
Movement. Okay, so movement. So the boat moved up and this guy ran over here. Okay.
Where? Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, down there.
Yes. So Archanaut frigate's going to shoot at Dragon Lady. She's going to be a -1 to hit. Because reasons.
What reasons?
Well, you're next to a big unit, aren't you?
Oh, yes, those reasons.
Even though you're flying above them.
No, I'm sat down on the ground at the moment.
So, let's fire the shell, because I'll hit eventually. 4s to hit. Huh.
There you go.
2s to wound. Oh.
You're wounded.
It's a -2 rend.
I can't save that.
It's D6 damage. 3.
3 wounds to my sorceress.
Shooting gun, no charges. On to you.
Okay.
Okay, first things first, that boat is there.
Right, in my hero phase, my sorceress is going to cast Blade Wind. That's a casting value of 6. I roll 10.
Okay, this guy can attempt to unbind that, so not do it.
Okay, so casting it on that boat there, I roll 9 dice, and I need to roll under your save, which is
4.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Okay, in the movement phase, they ran into that forest. These guys just moved up. I used the command ability on these guys so they can run and shoot, and they ran onto that. They stayed where they are. Okay, shooting. I'm going to start with my sorceress using Life Taker at the boat.
Surely that's a spell.
No, it's a crossbow.
Ah,
it's not
it's a crossbow.
Pick a invisible enemy unit within 36 and roll the dice. I rolled a 5. That is 1 mortal wound. Okay, next the dragon is also going to shoot it. So 1 attack. I should have really read this first. Noxious Breath. Do not use the attack sequence. Instead, roll a number of dice equal to the number of models in the unit.
1.
For each 6 model. Okay. Right, Noxious Breath. No, that does nothing.
How does your noxious breath affect me when literally everyone has gas masks?
Next, the chariot's going to use its ranged weapons at that thing. So first of all, the Ravager Harpoon. That's 2 shots, needing 3s to hit. Just the 1 hit. And 3 to wound. Nothing. And then repeater crossbows. 4 shots, needing 5s to hit. That's 2. And 4s to wound. Just the 1, no rend.
4 up. Oh.
That is 1 wound. Okay, and finally the Dark Shards are going to fire everything into them.
Okay. It's only 1 unit.
And you know what?
The boat. You said them as if there were people inside of it.
There's more than 1 person inside it. I can see them.
No, they're
It's them. Okay, 40 shots. I'm going to roll 20 at a time, one of which will be the leaders. I've got more than 10 people, so that means I'm hitting on 3s, 2s for the unit leader. So that's 14 for the first batch. And 16 for the second batch, making 30 in total. Okay, 4s to wound. Okay, that is 10 wounds.
Okay, 10 3-ups. 2 wounds.
Right, that is the end of the shooting phase, so charges. Let's start by the Scourge Runner Chariot charging in.
Bombs! Bombs! On a 4+, I do D3 mortal wounds. Oh.
And then the Sorceress will charge in.
Bombs!
Oh, I just thought it was for the first person.
No, let me check. It's yes, it is. It's at the start of the combat phase. It's not as good as it used to be. Okay.
Right, I'm going to choose the Sorceress to attack first.
Nice.
So, first of all, her Witch Rod. Right, Witch Rod, 1 attack needing a 4 to hit. Yes. And a 3 to wound. Yes, that's a rend of 1.
That's a 5 up. Haha.
Right, next the Witch Lash. Honest, Gav. So that's 1 attack needing a 3 to hit. No. Next up, the Fearsome Jaws. That's 3 attacks. Needing 4 to hit. 2 of them hits. Needing, at this stage... Really? Needing 1s to hit.
What?
Wound. 1s will always fail though. So yeah, both of those. That's a rend of 2.
6 up.
And that is a total of 6 wounds.
Oh no. That is
Dead.
just enough to kill me.
Okay.
Any less and I would still
I
be
haven't
alive.
finished yet. I still had another 6 attacks.
Oh dear.
And the chariot.
Oh yes.
Okay. That ends the round. So you've done you've done 2 wounds to me.
Yes, you did more than that. So that is 3 for you and 1 for me.
Okay.
Rolling for priority.
Hang on. Reinforcements, where do they go?
Oh yes, reinforcements. Either on this edge or that edge. You can place it right in front of my boat if you want to. Ah, you did. Okay, rolling for priority.
3.
1.
I will take the next turn.
Okay, on to turn 3.
Okay, I'm going to cast Pit of Shades. That's a casting value of 7.
On.
Let's see if I cast it first.
Oh yes.
I failed. I failed.
Ah,
That's 6.
you failed.
Right, on to movement. Right, for movement, Sorceress and Chariot moved up round there to see if they can take them out. The Corsairs moved up round there to engage them. They didn't move, and that didn't move. So on to shooting. Let's start with the Dark Shard, shooting at that.
Yes.
Right, 2 lots again, 3s to hit. Right, that's 15 from the first lot.
Oh. Is it going to be 15 from the second one?
And 13 from the second lot, making a total of 38. 28.
Yes.
And force to wound. That is 11 wounds.
Okay, 11, 3 ups. That's 4 wounds.
Okay, Corsair shooting at the character guy whose name I've forgotten. Admiral?
Navigator.
Navigator. So I need. Do we get bonus for them? So I need 5s and 4 for the Reaver. And force to wound. That is 3. No rend.
Awesome. 3 ups. Yay.
Okay. Okay, sorcerers can use Life Taker on that unit. So, roll a dice. That is a 3. That is 1 mortal wound.
Just 1?
Just 1.
Just 1.
Okay, then I'm going to Noxious Breath you. It's 3 in that unit still, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay, then Harpoon you. It's 3s to hit.
Is this now a different unit?
Oh yeah, the Chariot. 3s to hit and 3s to wound. Oop. Yes, that's a rend of 1.
That's a 5 up. Yes.
And repeater crossbows. 5s to hit. Just the 1. And 4 to wound. Yes. No rend.
Yes.
Okay, you did quite well, young Padawan.
Oh.
Let's do some charging. So let's start with this charge again. No need to use a special rule, he's close enough, I would imagine. Unless you roll a 1, which you didn't.
You still would have got in.
Anything happening there?
Not immediately.
Okay, then the chariot's going to charge in. 5, that should be enough. And the sorceress is going to charge in. 12, that's definitely enough. Again, I'm going to start with the sorceress.
Ah, wise.
So first of all, the Witch Rod, needing a 4 to hit. Yes. And a 3 to wound. No. Then the Witch Lash. So 3 to hit. Yes. And a 4 to wound. Yes. That is no rend.
4 up. No.
1 wound.
You've killed a man.
Then the Fearsome Jaws. 4 to hit. Just the 1. And only fails on a 1 to wound. Yeah, that's a rend of 2.
6 up. No.
That is 4 wounds.
Ah, it's
I
like...
wipe the unit out again.
Yeah.
Before I got to my last attack again. Do my last attack first.
You should stop killing people then.
Okay, but you have to choose a unit now.
Boat. So, it has only suffered 6 wounds. Oh. It's got 7 attacks. Yeah. Okay, that's 4s and 4s for the boarding weapons. Huh. Intriguing. It's 2, never mind.
That's 2 4-ups.
I hurt you!
How many wounds did you do?
1.
1 wound. Yay, 1 wound to my Charybdis. Right, he shall now attack back. So let's start with the Fanged Tentacles. It gives him 6 attacks to start with.
I forgot to bomb you! God damn it.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's at the start of the combat phase. So, 4 plus. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Fanged Tentacles. 4 to hit. None!
You failed!
I did fail, yes.
All
But then
those
I've got
tentacles.
Spiked Tail, so D6 attacks. 4. Needing 4s to hit. 3 of them got through. And needing 2s to wound. That is 2 of them got through. No rend.
3 up. Hey.
Okay. Next we have the Clawed Limbs. That's 2 attacks needing 3s.
How many limbs do you have?
Enough. And 3s. Just the 1. It's a rend of 1.
How many?
Just the 1.
Just the 1. That's cocked. Yay! I rolled this.
And finally, my Cruel Gouds and Whips. 2 attacks needing 4s. And 4. Yep. No rend.
3 up. Yes.
Okay. That ends my turn.
On to Kharadron, turn 3. Okay, in my hero phase, I'm just going to attempt to Ether Storm your dragon. So, nope. Right, on to movement. Okay, so at the end of the movement phase, nothing happened. On to shooting. Let's start with big boats. So, I'm going to fire the shell into your Charybdis' face. That face. Okay, so 3s to hit. Missed. Let's do the carbines. Threes to hit. And 4s to wound. That is 2 with a -1.
There's 2 5-ups. Nope.
It's 2 wounds. Okay, and now the Ether Shock Torpedoes. 4s to hit. That's 1. And 3s to wound. That's a -1.
That is a 5-up. Nope.
D3. That's... Oh, 3. Wounds.
3.
Rest of shooting. So, let's have my character... Oh, he goes dead. Let's have my character fire at the unit in front of him. So, he has his ranging pistol. 3s to hit. Hits. God damn it, I keep picking up the wound dice. Okay, and 3 to wound. Yes, that is -1.
That's 2 6-ups. No.
It's 2 wounds.
2 dead.
Okay, now the Sky Wardens will follow suit and fire at the same units. Let's start with the 2 Vulcanizer pistols. So 3s to hit. Oh, they have 2 shots each. And 3s to wound. That's 3 with a -1.
3 6-ups again. 2 got through.
2 dead.
Another 2 dead.
Okay, and now the drill launcher falls to hit. No. Okay, that's all shooting. On to charging. Done. On to combat. Let's start with the bow.
Start with the bow and finish with the bow.
Yes. Right, so he hath only suffered 6 wounds, so he has 7 attacks with his boarding weapons. 4s and 4s. That's 1 with no rend.
1 4-up.
Yay.
Failed. It's just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
Okay, I shall now attack. So let's start with my fanged tentacles. That will be 3 attacks now, because I'm wounded. Needing 4s to hit. Just the 1. And 3 to wound. Yes, a rend of 1.
Just 1.
Just 1.
Okay, 4 up.
2 damage.
Oh no.
Right, the spike tail has d6 attacks. Just the 1. Needing a 4 to hit. Yes. And a 5 to wound. No. Next up...
I can still bomb you!
Don't bomb me there.
Okay, 4 up. Still nothing.
No. Next up is the clawed limbs. It's 2 attacks needing 3s. Just the 1. Oh, Charybdis. And 3s. Yay. It's a rend of 1.
4 up. Yay!
And finally, the cruel gouds and whips. 2 attacks needing 4s to hit. Both of those hits. Yay! And 4s to wound. No. That ends the combat phase.
That also ends the round.
So, you did 6 wounds to that thing.
I did 11 wounds, you did 12 wounds.
Hey. Okay.
So, you get 5 victory points.
And you get...
No victory points.
Excellent. Okay, let's roll priority for the 4th and final turn. That's a 6 for me.
That is a 3.
I shall take it.
Okay, so at the end of turn 3, I just did a very small calculation, and with 2 victory points, so that's 10. It is physically impossible for me to win with 1 turn left.
I would have raised that anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could have done that. Oh well, that is the end of the game.
Right, so thanks for watching my outing with the new Kharadron army, which will have lots of new recruits soon. And I hope you join us in the future. Goodbye.